Welcome to another episode of High Spirits with Edwin Courtenay. Continuing on our theme of transcommunication, this evening from the angels, and once again trying some transfiguration to see if you can see any shifts or changes in my facial features. We had some success, I think, last episode, some nice comments from people who felt that they'd seen some shifts and changes taking place. So it'll be interesting to see if you can see anything in this episode, anything different from last episode, with this being an angelic frequency that I'm going to channel rather than an ascended master frequency. Also, I'm going to be working with a slightly different light this evening because I don't think last time's was terribly successful, and I'm going to continue to experiment with the light until I kind of get it right. So bear with me on that one. So this evening we're going to hear from the Archangel Sandalphon. So I'm going to turn out the lights and it'll take me a few moments to make the connection because I have to go into the trance a little bit more slowly in order to build up the energy around the face so that the ectoplasmic mask can be formed for the transfiguration to occur, and then we'll hear what the Archangel Sandalphon has to say. Computer, lights out.
Did you mean light 1?
Computer, light 1 and 2 out.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named light 1 2.
Computer, lights out.
Did you mean light 1?
Computer, light 1 out. Computer, light 2 out. I don't imagine you thought you were going to watch an episode of me having a fight with my digital assistant. I do apologize for that. Okay, let's give this a try. I am the Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel of the physical plane and the earth upon which you reside. Archangel of prayer, gathered and delivered to the divine, to my twin Metatron, the voice of God, who gathers the answered prayers and delivers them to me, that I might disseminate those answers here on earth. I come in love and peace and truth to share this message with you, a message that I hope will enable you to work more powerfully with the spiritual truth of prayer through the grace and ministry of the angels. Firstly, I want to begin by speaking as to how you might move into a greater state of communion with the angelic. Angels are forged from the love of the divine, the love that the divine has for its creation. Love, therefore, is the means by which the link will be forged between mankind and the angelic. And so, to begin with, you would do well to bring your attention to your heart center, to hold your focus here, to open the chakra by feeding it with prana, drawn to this point through your in-breath and your attention. If it helps, place your hands over the heart on your physical chest. Feel the rise and fall of your breath, the warmth and gentle pressure of your hands, and hold in your mind the intention or visualization of the heart chakra expanding each time you breathe prana into it, each time you breathe in. As you breathe out, allow the breath to expand the chakra further, like the unfurling petals of a flower, like the extending radiance of a star, like the glowing light of an orb of energy and power. You may choose to focus on the lower heart chakra or the higher heart chakra as you see fit, as you feel most comfortable with, as flows in accordance with your own focus of attention and energy. You may choose to begin by focusing on the lower heart center and moving into the higher octave of the higher heart. It is in truth in the higher octave of the higher heart that the greatest resonant connection with the angelic can be made. For the love energy of the angels is unconditional in nature, cosmic love, as is the love centered and found in the higher heart center. But for those of you just beginning, who are only just working with the classical chakras, begin with the green heart center. Hold your focus here and let the chakra expand. Secondly, bring your attention to a memory of love, the thought of a person who you love, the thought of a place or of a time. Conjure that memory as vividly as you can, the image of it, the feel of it. Try to center yourself back in the experience of love, whether it be the love for a piece of music or a sunset, the love for nature or an animal, the love for a person, a sibling, a mother or father or a friend, a lover, whether it be the love that you hold in your heart for the divine. Focus on that love and let it further empower the opening of the heart center and the attuning of its frequency to love that will bridge the divide between yourself and the angelic. Then focus on the angel that you would seek communion with. If you know their name, their designature, then speak it. An example might be, I call upon the presence of the Archangel Michael, hero of God, archangel of protection, passion, perception, and transformation. This is the name of the angel, Michael, the meaning of that name, hero of God, his designation, archangel of protection, perception, passion, and transformation. Think of it like an address that you are writing on the envelope that you are sending out into the universe in order to attract the attention of the angelic presence. If you know a symbol that is connected to them, think of it. If you have an image in your mind of the archangel, focus on it. If you have a color attributed to the angel, concentrate on that too. Play to your strengths. If you visualize things easy, use the power of the image in your mind. If you are better with words, wax lyrical about the nature of the angel. Describe them, the nature of their power, the way they make you feel. If it is easier simply to hold the awareness of the angel in your system, in your body, their strength, their integrity, their power, then do so. If it helps, chant their name, Michael, Michael, Michael. The name of the angel is a sonic key. It allows you to attune to the frequency of their power. You may speak it, chant it, sing it, whatever is most in accordance with your own nature and want. But use it to attune yourself to them. When you feel the connection has been made, heat, tingling, cold, a presence in the room, a sense of pressure as they lay their hand upon your shoulder, the touch of their wing upon your cheek, you may deliver your prayer, your desire, your want, your need. You may deliver exactly what it is that you seek to ask them in prayer. And then sit for a little while in silence, lest the angels seek to answer the question directly to you, as they may. However, it may be that your prayer will require some deliberation with your soul and the divine before it can be answered, and therefore, if there is no immediate response, do not fear or fret that your prayer has not been heard. Trust and know that it has been delivered and it is being dealt with, and in time that an answer will come. In meditation or in dreams, or as an omen or portent, as a synchronicity or serendipity or manifestation. Release the prayer. Give thanks to the presence. Ground, center, and protect. Before you endeavor to connect with the angelic, you may want to call upon my presence as the angel of prayer. It is part of my divine purpose to gather the prayers of mankind and help with their deliverance to the divine or to those appropriate beings to whom the prayer is sent, a master, an angel, a divine manifestation of the source, a god or goddess. If you call upon my presence first, I will magnify your capacity to attune to the divine presence. I will help to ensure that the prayer is delivered, that the connection is made. Before then, you endeavor to connect with the presence that you are seeking aid from. You might call upon my presence thus. Bring your attention to the heart. Open the heart center. Focus on a thought of love. And speak to me. Archangel Sandalphon, angel of the physical plane, twin of Metatron, angel of prayers received, I call upon your presence and your power. Aid me in making this connection to the divine, that my prayer might be heard and received, in accordance with the divine will and the will of my higher self, for the greater good of all and to harm none. So mote it be. Amen. Or words similar. Once this prayer is issued, bring your attention back to the heart center. Feed it again with prana. Focus again on the memory of love, and then call to the presence that you are seeking to make connection with. My presence in the background will laud and magnify any attempt that you might make. The gathering and deliverance of prayers is only part of my purpose. I am the angel of the physical sphere, not just your earth, but the physical dimension in which it resides. Space, stars, moons, and planets, other galaxies, the cosmos, the greater universe. As such, I am aligned to its mechanics, not just its spiritual laws, but the mechanics that you know as physics, those that mankind has discovered and those that mankind is yet to ascertain. I can then be called upon to help you understand these things, the physics of your world and the metaphysics that underpin them. I can help you in your endeavour to connect with your greater universe, the world in which you live, the natural world, and also that transcends it, the galactic and the cosmic. I can help you align to the planetary forms that influence you as a result of your birth and your natal chart. I can help you to connect with cosmic events and, in part, to shield you from them. I can help you to filter from these convergences, from the constellations, from the solar ejections, from the ascension waves, the energy that you need, and filter out that might be harmful to you in any way. I can help you establish unified consciousness with all. I can help you find the face of the divine in the natural world. I can help you hear the words of the gods in the winds and the seas and the rain and the fire and the whisper of the trees. I can help you return to a state of oneness with the divine through all. All of this is within my gift and power, and I offer it to you in love. For more than ever before now, it is important that mankind recognizes themselves as being a part of the greater whole. Not just nature, but that lies beyond it and within it. The cosmos, the universe, the divine. It is important that mankind understands that even when they feel small and mortal, even when they are ill and ailing, even when they are confronted with odds that seem to dwarf them, they are in truth part of the greater whole. And if they can move their consciousness into this connection, they can find within it a strength and power that can outweigh the odds that are stacked against them. The finality of their body, the ravages of the passing of time, the foolishness of man, and the darkness of their endeavours. They can learn to see through all of these things which are in truth illusions to the light of the whole, and as such, draw from it light and power that can provide them with the strength to recognize the part that they have to play in the divine plan, to see them through the darkness, to recognize their part in the grand destiny. All of this is within my gift, and I offer it in love. For many, I am the unseen angel, unknown largely, but present always, whilst you reside on earth, whilst you pray and seek connection with the divine in all its myriad of forms and patterns. I am here, silent but by your side, watching and endeavouring to aid you. Reach out to me then. Make our connection conscious. Use the gifts that I offer. Connect with me. And hand in hand, let us take this journey together. Deeper into the heart of the divine. Deeper into the truth of your purpose. Marshalling the power of your prayer and the infinite nature of the divine that burns inside you. I am Sandalphon, the archangel of the physical plane, the archangel of prayers gathered, and I offer all that I am to you in love. My final message then to you is this. Your world is a wonder. That you know and that lies beyond your knowing at this time. It is a miracle. It is the greatest miracle. The detail and the beauty of it, which you see every day, but often as you grow old, which you fail to remember or notice. The orchestra of the birdsong, the artistry of a sunrise, the wonder of new life in spring. You journey through your life seeking out miracles, and yet miracles reside around you always. Remember to look for them, to enjoy them, to ponder the mystery of which you are part of, to celebrate the majesty of the divine. Remember this and find comfort and grace in it. In love, in peace, in truth, I leave with you these words, my words of love for you. I am Sandalphon, and I take my leave. Computer, lights on. So, I hope you enjoyed that little message from the Archangel Sandalphon, and I hope that you saw something maybe in the Transfiguration. Once again, if you did, please comment below. I would be delighted to hear anything that you experienced or saw, or indeed if there's anything that you want to say about the message that was relayed as well. Please feel free to tell as many people as possible about our little YouTube channel and the messages and experiments we're doing within it. And also, if you haven't done already, please do click and subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, and of course you can find all the workshops, lectures and courses that we're running for the rest of the year on our website, edwincourtenay.co.uk. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care.